Sustaining energy is so important for this team, not to start off great and then kind of have a letdown. And this is going to be a game of runs, so you got to be able to sustain your energy. And Towns post-ups, as we talked about in our second set, dribble penetration, being able to collapse the defense and knock down three-point shots is incumbent upon guys like Jimmy Butler.
Comes up with a steal. Butler finds Andrew Wiggins underneath. Andrew comes up with the basketball, enough anyway to shoot it over to Taj Gibson, who's able to finish. Taj did not play much in the fourth quarter of the game the other night. Wow, how quick. Came up with 4 made threes, misses his first tonight. They get it into the corner, and the Rock.
James Harden turn the ball over and see bodies.
Wiggins attacks Capella and Andrew.
They want to force James Harden to his right, but whenever you open up like that, you're just letting him, escorting it to the basket like that.
Fouls pretty early in the game 3 and was able to play without picking up that third for quite a while, but he's going to have to sit before he... T gets into the paint, swatted away by Capella.
Got to kick it up.
Taj Gibson trying to take it away from Harden. Harden has to let it fly. It gets rimmed. Game the other night with 29 points. But overall,
this is what they're going to do. Mode. Ball's deflected so we can pick it up.
Teague then attacks again. And Harden, deep 3 by James Harden. Quarter so far here tonight in downtown Minneapolis. And Harden missing. Butler over Gordon. Start of last season. Then Ryan Anderson. Gorgie Jang, corner 3.
Shot chart from the last ball game. You'd have a difficult time distinguishing Minnesota's shot chart from Houston's shot chart.
He misses the dunk. It was pretty rare, Jim, for the Rockets to lose a game when they made 15 or more threes. Altered by Capella and couldn't finish. Gordon quickly passed Gordon the basketball.
I just don't know why people are leaking out.
Gordon deep 3. Timberwolves finally do get it. Andrew Wiggins was leaking out, and it pays off. Gerald Green, no. Timberwolves chance to tie it back up or go back on top. Derrick Rose, and we are tied again. Crawford crosses over on Capella.
1. And it came back to bite him.
Timberwolves do get Jeff Teague back from the locker room with the finger injury, and Karl Anthony Towns. Butler. Crawford over Chris Paul.
Not shot the ball particularly well in this series. They need him to get hot.
Chris Paul answers right back.
One thing about Minnesota's bench since Derrick Rose is coming to the mix is they've been more potent.
Oh, Karl Anthony. Butler gets around P.J. Tucker. Can't make it count, though. Rose attacking Chris Paul, and that's going to be a goaltend.
Because I think that Wolves defenders have been closer and contesting more often than what they're saying.
Towns.
Carl. Jimmy Butler again.
Crawford pulls up from the elbow. Ariza for Capella.
He's got to make that shot with a smaller player on him.
Ariza gets paid. Chris Paul. Towns has Gordon on him, and then the help came in the form of Harden. Still looking for his first make tonight. And finally does get back up or retake the lead. Harden step back, and Houston. Harden step back 3, and Harden 10-0 run to be exact for the Rockets. Rose tries to get 3 back and does.
Wow. Minnesota scrambling. Houston moving the ball, and it pays them.
Towns, and that's a pretty good shot.
Allen doesn't want to foul here.
Harden will take it. A little bit too strong. Rose comes in for a rebound and then hustles it up the floor. He's got Anderson to beat, and he does.
It's been really fun to see Derrick Rose operate here in a Timberwolves uniform.
Well, and those transition opportunities, Jim, they feed the crowd as well. Harden quickly the other way. Point-blank range, but you start the Rockets off to the races rather than them taking it out of the bucket. Derrick Rose, though, is... Harden gets into the paint. Taj Gibson may have gotten a peek. Chris Paul. He gets a very friendly...
Tracking the basketball with your eyes. You've got to move him out and create space for yourself to rebound.
Second foul on T.
I mean, it's an illegal screen. But Clinton's
does the same thing.
Exactly right.
They both do it. They get away with it. Wiggins, Timberwolves needed that one. Harden. Step back.
It's the ugliest
rebound. Rockets already with their largest lead of the game. And Harden pushes it.
Three-point makes. They have not been able to make layups. They're going into post-ups for Andrew Wiggins to create double teams, which
had 29 assists against Houston in Game 3. They've only got 11 thus far tonight. Harden gets to 3.
You got to chip away here, one possession at a time.
Butler. Capella. Chris Paul just beyond the free throw line. Rose to Towns, who has leaked out. Towns with
hands here, Dave, last ball game, because they really showed out and impacted the game. Because Harden comes in, and what I was saying about sustaining energy, you got to prevent these big runs by Houston. Harden.
Wiggins, the cut and the fit.
Right. 17-0 advantage in that category.
Chris Paul wide open, look at it. Chris Paul, everything that was middle of the pack in the regular season in terms of taking care of the basketball. 29, that was at Philly, and against the Jazz here at home. Wiggins finally able to... Gordon, deep 3, and of course it goes in. Order in postseason history.
Harden had 22 in the quarter. Chris Paul was almost just as good. He had 15 in the quarter, and he ain't stopping.
Game 4s in franchise history, Jim, have not been good for the Timberwolves.
The series 3-1 or 2-2 for the most, you know what I'm saying? Like, for the most part, if you can actually get a game. But when you're sitting there and you're 3 times, you win the series. So obviously game 1 is important, but game 4 is huge. Nobody came to his defense at the rim. Belly tried to. Towns can go back to the bench once that player comes back into the mix.
Towns gets an and one lead, but now under 7 minutes to go. Capella gets 2. Capella, quarter in a game.
LA Lakers versus Detroit.
Back in 1982. 51 in a fourth quarter of the game. And only 5.5 to go. Rose out of the corner. Towns spins, blocked away by Capella. 11 to shoot. Timberwolves 23-12 here in the fourth quarter, but Houston hasn't. Butler from Derrick Rose. You know, you got to take it one at a time. If you can go into Houston and somehow find a way to win Game 5. Jamal Crawford takes it away.
And really, it's Jimmy Butler, too. Jimmy Butler was fantastic in that Game 3, along with
the Rockets 43%. Johnson made a living up 119 to 100. The Rockets.